Hey, hey, hey. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about why I'm charging Alex Haley. What is his name? Haley. I'm charging him with treason. And it's about time that we start acknowledging the problematic behavior that is him. So let me start off with just saying, for one, I can't stand this man. And I'm just going to read over what the definition of treason is. So, according to Google, the definition of treason is a crime of attempting to overthrow a government or harm to the state to which one owes allegiance. It can also include giving aid to enemies of the state. The punishment of treason is there's only one. And for that, he needs to be charged. He sit here and he would have us think that, like this root stuff.
After learning all you can from all sources you can, make a written record of your family's history. And next, periodically, we should hold family reunions. Their message is powerful to all who attend them, especially.
I agree. We should hold family reunions. We should learn from our written history. We need to do our genealogy. Don't spit in a tube and have these people tell you where you from. You got all the information you need with your family, your written history. I too am down a journey of doing my genealogy, starting off with your parents. If you get their birth certificate, talk to your parents. It's a book that I bought off Amazon, probably $20, and it has like 11 different generations. So I agree with him on this part.
To a family's younger members. What's conveyed to youth is you belong to a family which obviously cares about itself, which takes pride in itself.
We take pride in ourselves, but here he gonna shoot this roots thing like this was all a lie. Like he just made this up to benefit his pocket. And for that, I don't like him. Matter of fact, I can't stand him. And I can't stand what he did to our community based on trying to get money.
And which rightly expects you to contribute to your family's reasons for pride. Roots couldn't serve a greater purpose than to increase our awareness as individuals.
Roots serve the purpose to keep us in confusion. Like the reason why he did Roots changed the whole mindset of our culture, of our lineage, of our everything was based on a lie. And that's why you're being charged with treason. And everybody that, I'm trying to wake people up to what once was an acceptable thing to think of. And now we know it was all a lie.
As societies, as nations, that our first source of strength is our families. And thank you from the family of Kunta Kinte.
Negro, thank you from the family of Kunta Kinte, and that ain't even your family. It was all a lie.
To be Toby, and he refused it, and he was beaten to make him say his name was Toby. And then after he was beaten, he's bloody and all, he was cut down, and he fell into the lap of Lou Gossett, who was playing.
This is him talking about this Roots, and it was just all a lie. This man was, oh my God, I can't stand him.
Fiddler. And the emotion of that scene was the most gripping thing I think we witnessed.
That was the dramatization. How much of that actually was recounted to you? I mean, was there a lot of interweaving story, a lot of leeway given in the storytelling?
Listen to this part. The man is basically out to ask him how much of this is true and how much it wasn't. Listen to his answer on this.
Now, you're talking about in the book or the film?
Well, that your family passed.
So it started off as a book, alas, and then ABC made it to a mini series of Lies, and how he, like, look how he leaning. Look at his body language. Oh my goodness. He about to ask the question.
I mean, how much
Well, my
detail
family
was really...
passed. What my family passed down was, at best, a skeleton. That's all you could expect of family. What a lot of it, I thought maybe you were going to ask, and maybe you are in another way, is how much of the book is fact and how much is fiction. Well, a whole lot of it's fiction.
Yeah.
Just like any history book you get, a whole lot of it's fiction.
But he was, when he did all this, he knew that he was marketing it as factual. He knew black people was gonna buy into this. Matter of fact, when he did this miniseries in 1977, you know, it was record breaking. An audience of 130 million views. And back in 1977, he knew we was taking this as gospel. He knew what he was doing, what his treasonous.
And I say that in the sense, how the hell do I know what Chicken George said 200 years ago?
Right.
How he know what Chicken George said? Then why not start off? Let a note. This was made up. It was all a lie. Like, but you didn't market it for us to think, oh, okay, I just pulled this out my tail. I'm just telling a story. No, he had us actually believing this was the truth. He said this was his family, 7 generations back in Gambia, some doggone where, as if this was true. Treason.
What you do is you research the time, the area, the people, the climate, the atmosphere, and you make up dialogue as best you can that seems to fit those things which you are able to research.
How are you able to research it? You did this in 1977. This happened whenever, language, all that other stuff. He actually went back to Gambia or another person to try to verify it. Like, I'm going to talk about this a little bit later. This man pissing me off. Like, it's pissing me off because I know my people took this as gospel, and he knew that we were taking it as gospel. And then you gonna say now, oh, okay, I'm just trying to verify something. How you gonna verify nothing when it was all a lie?
Nobody can write accurately about what happened when he or she was not present.
If nobody can write accurately, why didn't he say this? Why would he come off like this is the truth of his family dynamics? If nobody can say it, he should have said that.
Even if you are present, you may not report accurately what was said, something like that.
How important is...
How are we not? If you were there, you can report accurate. What are we talking about? This means just sending us in circles with this root crap, and I'm pissed off. Oh my God.
Is it to be accurate, though, in history?
Well, it's important to be as accurate as possible.
It's important to be accurate, but he just went down the mulberry bush on how you can't be accurate, and he didn't believe what it is he was saying. This is a problem, man. Not to mention, this man was sued for plagiarism. And I'm reading a couple of articles, and according to the New York Times article Roots, the plagiarism suit was settled in December 15, 1978, after a 6-week trial. After 6-week trial, suit brought by Harold Collender, a 70-year-old author, a white man, not even a black man, 70-year-old white man, right? He was from Bethesda, Maryland. His 1967 novel, The African, he wrote 27 books, drawing heavily on folklore. Now, he sued for half of the profits of Roots, and during the summation, they reached a settlement of an undisclosed amount. So this man, old 70-year-old white man, sued him for half of all the royalties, but he settled before it went. But a previous case that was brought by 1966 novel called Jubilee, written by Dr. Margaret Walker Alexander. She was a professor at Jackson State University, Jackson State College in Mississippi. Her suit was filed in April 1977. This was a respected Black woman. But she literally said this was a story from her great grandmother, her book Jubilee. But they threw that out. This woman didn't get no money. None. A Black woman who said he took parts of my book, Jubilee, that was my own great grandmother. And he didn't pay her a dime, but he settled with a 70-year-old white man who said he got these stories from folklore. This is the most treasonous thing. I cannot stand how it took us down this path to have us going in circles. So before the copyright infringement suit was filed, the Sunday Times of London investigated, and the guy name was Mark Ottaway. He raised a lot of questions about the factual portion of his African part account of Haley's account of his ancestors' journey from Gambia to slavery in America. Well, interesting enough, Haley conceded parts of Roots was fictionalized. His book about his ancestors was a symbolic history of people. He conceded on these things, pages 225, page 221, and page 369, claiming someone had given it to him. A lot of people gave him handwritten notes, and it was given to him without, knowing where the sources was. But yet this man made this miniseries, did it as factual, have us going in circles. When I tell you this man is the most treasonous of all treason, he just had us going in circles. We were never slaves from no Africa. We are Indigenous American Indians. But of course, he the only one that made money off of this. And he shared the money with the 70-year-old white man and a Black woman who said, this my great grandmother got nothing. Okay. I'm going to finish up here because I'm getting pissed off and I'm reading over my notes and I'm realizing I'm more pissed off about this than I even know. But getting this out, oh yeah, okay, do. Yeah. May you never have peace for doing what you did to us American Black, aka Indigenous American Indians, to draw us in circles, for you to disconnect us from our own land, so we can never. You're gonna put us over in Africa, even though we got, like he said, talk to your family, your unions, and do all this, and you would have us think we are not from here, so you can gain money. You treasonous. Please like, comment, subscribe. Until the next one. Bye.